All right, this is a video to set up the live stream. Now the live stream has several important steps, and so we're going to go through each of them, but it's a fairly easy process, just full of a lot of steps. The first thing you need to make sure, because we're streaming our service, is that Easy Worship is open. If you don't know how to set up or run Easy Worship, please see the playlist under our YouTube channel that talks all about that. But just to let you know, just to show you here, Easy Worship is open and running right now. We record the screen that projects to the congregation, and so because this computer runs 3 screens, and so we record screen number 3 and the audio coming from the soundboard. We combine them together in what's called an encoder and send that out in our stream. So step 1, open up Easy Worship, make sure it's running. Step 2, we need to open our encoder. We use what's called OBS Studio as an encoder. It stands for Open Broadcast Software Studio. So you double click on that. Now it defaults to display capture, which captures that screen, and audio input capture. So we're going to go over here and we're just we're going to start this 10-minute countdown video so you can see it running. And so you can see it running. There's no audio running right now, so otherwise it would start showing this audio input capture would start bouncing around showing audio coming through, but that's okay. So we've got OBS running. We minimize that. Then we go to Google Chrome, so open that. This will open up 5 windows. It opens up Castor, 2 YouTube windows, 1 Facebook window, and our live.asburyag.com window. So we're going to start with Castor. Castor is the software that we use online for streaming. So our encoder sends the stream to Castor, which in turn sends the stream to a couple other places. And so the first thing we'll do is coming down here. Now we have one set up already. It's all we need to do, and it says disabled stream, please enable. So you can either enable it here or you can just click on it, and up here you can enable it. And so it is waiting for a stream. Now we set these up to run with Facebook and with YouTube, and so that's all set up. There's just a couple steps that you will need to do. So the first step you need to do is you come over here and you prepare in YouTube. So YouTube, you go over here and it's got a create button with a little camera, create, and you're gonna go live. Now you can use the stream used with the last settings, but we're not gonna do that now. I'm just gonna show you how to do this. So let's say we'll title this Sunday. We make it unlisted until we've decided which service to upload. You can upload a custom thumbnail if you'd like. One of the things YouTube makes you do is this video is made for kids, or it's not made for kids, or Sunday morning service is not made for kids. That doesn't make it bad, it's just not kid specific. And so when we do our Kid Zone stuff, we select yes, it's made for kids, and we create stream. So it is waiting right now for a stream. Now, if you go over to Castor, you will see that right now it's turned off, but it's waiting for a stream. So you need to do a couple things here. You need 2 pieces of information from each streaming site. You need a stream URL, a web page, and so you copy that stream URL, and you come over here to Castor, and you're going to do your setup under YouTube. So you got to click the little setup gear. And you've got your streaming server. That's your stream URL. Now you can see it. I'll highlight this, and I copied it from the other and pasted it, but it's the exact same one. It should be the same one, but you need to double check that stream URL is the same as the streaming server. The other thing is the streaming key. So the stream URL is locked, and the streaming key unlocks the door so that we can stream. We keep our streaming keys secret because if anybody had them, then anybody could use them, and so that's why it's blocked out here. So, but you can copy that, and it does change each time. So you highlight that. You can press Control V on the keyboard, and it will paste it. And click Save. So this one is ready to go. We're going to leave it off for the moment. Still, we're still waiting on a stream for here. And then we do the exact same thing on Facebook. We go to our Asbury business Facebook page, and you go down here to live. And it is setting up a live page and waiting for live video. And you got to, on the left-hand side here, we're going to go live now. You can schedule it, but go live now. Share to a page you manage. Yes, that's Asbury Church. So you title this. We're going to title this Sunday. Say something about the video. Sure. This is, we'll call it God is Awesome. Exclamation points. We do share to a group's page. We make sure and share it to our Asbury Church group. That pops up there. But then as you can see, and this is not a gaming thing, it's waiting for a go live. It's waiting for the live video. It's waiting for that. So in the middle section here, you have the same thing. You have the server URL. So you want to copy that, come back over here, press the Facebook Live gear. It's like I said, it should be the same thing, but I always just double check. And with Facebook, we use what's called a persistent stream key. So we actually use the exact same stream key all the time. But as I said, I always like to double check things. So I always just do it again just to make sure. And push save. So those are both ready to go. Now it's still waiting on the stream. So we go back to OBS. And, one other thing we have to do is we have a stream key for this. So this allows you to stream to Castor. So you show that, you highlight it, Control C to copy or right click copy. Go to OBS, and under OBS, under settings, stream, you highlight the old stream key and you right click paste, or you can highlight it and Control V paste. Either way, you got to make this a little smaller. You push OK. So now it is set up to start streaming. So we're gonna start the stream, and then we're gonna start recording. So then we go to Castor, and as you can see, it's already popped up in Castor. It is receiving the stream. So then what you can do is you toggle on all of them. And you can see it says it's connecting, just kind of waiting there, making sure everything is good to go. And it says it's connected. So we'll go over here to YouTube. It says we got an excellent connection. It's starting to receive signal, so it's telling me we're ready, even though you can't see anything here. And it's giving me a preview. This is what's coming through right now from Castor. And then the same on Facebook. Whoops, wrong one. On the same on Facebook, it's showing the window down here. It is streaming right now. So from this point, you could go live. Now on YouTube, for the YouTube one, we go live at 10 till. So at 10 minutes before the service, we start the 10-minute countdown in easy worship. And then under YouTube, we click go live. On Facebook, we start at about 3 till or 2 till. And that's when we click go live. So really on those two, that's all you need to do. Now, I will tell you, Google Chrome is a beast of a program. And so any windows on it you don't need, feel free to close them, because it just eats up a lot of memory. So the next thing you need to do, and you actually need to do this before you start the stream, like earlier on when you're setting it up, because as soon as you set this up, you can come over to this third window here that gives you your Google Studio or your YouTube Studio, and you click videos. And as soon as you had started this process, as soon as you set up this stream, it would have created this right here, an upcoming live. So it's not live yet, you didn't push live, but it's an upcoming live. And so what you need to do, and we'll come back to it in just a moment, is you need to go to live.asburyag.com. And this is our church online page. So you go to admin, and under admin, you go down to services. and you go to the 9 a.m. service. And you can do all this like 40, 50 minutes, an hour ahead of time, but just you don't actually click go live on the YouTube one until 10 till. But under services, you've clicked the 9 a.m. service. You can title it. I've already titled it because I was messing with it earlier, and it won't let me untitle, or it won't let me delete the title. So you title it Sunday, title the week, name of the service that week. You allow people to chat for 10 minutes before the service and 10 minutes after the service. And then you come down here, and this is where the video will go. Now it defaults to embed code. So you want to click the YouTube video URL, and over here, under this upcoming live stream, you click the three dots and get shareable link. So you click on that, and the link will be copied to your clipboard. You come over here, you right click, paste, or Control V, and you want to start the video 10 minutes before the service begins. And you scroll down here, we've got our moments that we have for each service. If you need to put some notes for the people attending the service, for the hosts, you can put those there. And then you make sure this box is checked, applying all the same settings to the 11 a.m. service. And you click Save. Now it will show you at the 9 a.m. service, it no longer says needs video, and at the 11 o'clock service. So that is set to go. So as soon as at 10 till, when you push go live, it will begin streaming to the services. Now it won't start. It will try to stream if you haven't pushed go live, but nothing will show until you push go live. So it's very important. And once those are all running, you are pretty much good to go. A troubleshooting problem, the only one that we've really run into, is a couple times we have had a problem with the audio sounding really bad for some reason. It's like it's out of phase or something. It sounds like there's some weird effect on it. So the only solution we can find is real quick, and you do it very fast. You stop the stream, stop recording, close the program, open it back up, start the stream, start recording. And you can see it, and if you were to go to Castor in the middle of all that, you would have seen that all of a sudden it said missing stream. But if you do it fast enough, it won't even really hiccup. So that is the only problem we've really run into, and it is important that you do stop the stream and stop recording before you close it, because if you don't, you will have a whole new set of problems of trying to close it, and it will open multiple copies of OBS, and that will just cause you no end of headaches. And so when it's all done, the end of the service, you come over here, you can stop the stream, stop recording, minimize that, come over here to Castor, and you can toggle all of these to off. And it will stop your Facebook stream. And here, if you were going live, you'd click in live. On YouTube, it will just continue to say it's waiting for a live video, but will actually like cut it off and it will produce it. So you don't need to worry about it. There's nothing you actually have to push. You can actually just close the window. And this Facebook will ask you, do you want to publish this? And you'll say yes. And that is it for streaming the services.